Yeah. Well, Leon is Hop's brother, which is the guy who's the trainer, who's all like, "I got a battle to do." Rose is the guy who's all like, "You said no, so up, end of the world, die." So yeah, fucking Rose is a bunch of shit, and Hop is just insufferable. Like he's always like, "I'm going to be the best Pokemon trainer because my brother's the best. He hasn't been defeated yet, so I'm going to be the best by default." And then I push his shit in time and time again. And then he has this small development of like, "Man, maybe I'm not set out to be a trainer." And I'm just like, dude, you haven't won a single battle I've seen you in. Like, a single battle. The fuck you on about? Your loyalty to this sheep is what's getting you fucked. Pick a top tier. Like, he has his sheep.
The Wooloo.
Yeah, the Wooloo.
He has his sheep, and he's just like,
Alex.
This is.
I didn't see a nickname on that.
Yeah, I know. I forgot. My bad.
We'll change it later.
We'll go back. We'll go through and change it later.
But I am happy with Hitmonlee. But that's it. Like, if I see a cool Pokemon, I'll capture it and then leave it in my party while Hitmonlee does all the work. Because they all like naturally get XP share.
Yeah.
So I can literally just evolve all the Pokemon I want just by using Hitmonlee. And that's essentially what I did.
Well, guess what we're not catching?
A fucking Duskull?
Yep.
How do you want it anyway?
Well, it would be our only ghost type.
Oh.
That's not
Why
important.
can't we capture
It's
it?
important.
We're not capturing it because it comes with Splash. And whatever the fuck this move is.
Don't they all have Splash then?
No. Oh yeah, all Duskulls would have Splash.
Yeah.
So, not capturing this one here.
Why don't we just HM it? The fuck?
We already have a HM slave.
Yeah, but like, why don't we HM a useful ability?
I mean, Oppa's trying to learn Karate Chop, so... Let's actually just...
We're
gonna get rid of Stomp.
Stomp.
Yeah. For Karate Chop, because we don't need a normal type move.
Now we have a fighting type move that we can miss on ghost types.
It's not so much ghost types, it's now we actually have a type move. Because normal is fucking shit.
It is.
And
it's
we're gonna have to
pictures.
swap our Pokemon around. Yep. Why do we even fucking have Cast Form with us? But Genghis Khan's gonna play.
I'm not the one who's fucking doing all the work here.
Well, we could always replace him with the SS Crabs.
That is true. Why do I get the feeling this man's gonna throw out a god? No, he didn't. That's fine.
Are you sure he didn't? It is a Swallow.
I have Spark.
But it's a Swallow.
But it's fried chicken.
That's not chicken. It's more like roasted poached turkey.
Poached
Oh man,
turkey.
have you ever had, I think it's called Quill?
Quail?
Like baby
Quail.
birds?
Quail.
Yeah.
Skillfully dodge them.
Yeah, I've had quail before. I don't know. I just do not like the taste of it.
Shit. I'm not a fan of it because there's not much meat on them. It's literally a fucking baby bird.
Have you had crocodile before?
I have not.
Yes. It tastes like shit as well.
I actually quite liked it. It was somewhere halfway between fish and chicken.
Because, yeah, I can see that. But because I was at the Fringe Festival and someone was serving crocodile
Works for
hot
me.
dogs. And I'm like, I'll fucking try crocodile. And it was just revolting. It tasted nothing like anything before. Like, anything I can really... There was no sort of fish or chicken taste to it. It kind of tasted like... The closest thing I can think of is stale kangaroo.
Yeah, I think you might have just got some shitty hot dogs.
They cost a fucking fortune as well.
There
What,
was
croc dogs?
shitty hot dogs from a festival. It doesn't surprise me.
What's the worst part? It's like festival food's so goddamn expensive.
Well,
Because
yeah.
they can.
They gotta try and make their money back somehow.
What do you mean make their money back? From what?
No, it's more
From
they're just
fucking
going to,
petrol.
hey, we're going to be exorbitant because you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, it's like at a Soundwave Festival. They were charging like $10 for a can of beer.
Yep.
It's the
And-
same as friggin' conventions. It's why all of the conventions, it's like, nah. There's
Because you
no
can't bring-
there's no
you can't
ATMs
bring
anywhere near except the ones in here that you need to pay the surcharge for.
Yeah, and it's like you can't bring anything in, and you can't take anything out. So the only thing you can get is stuff there, and it's fucking like I had I think a few Jaegers, and I was like $30 down, not even tipsy. Like it was just fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Same reason airplane shit's so expensive. They're like, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah, like
You're
I
in
was
this
on a
giant metal bird with nothing else.
Oh
You
fuck,
wanna
that's
eat
optimistic.
this.
I think I was in a Tiger Air when I came to Melbourne.
That's like a
They wanna-
1 hour flight.
1.5 hour flight.
Yeah, 1.5 hour flight. It's not.
So I didn't get any food, no.
Yeah, you wouldn't get food
But-
for that. You'd eat before.
But they were charging $15 for fucking ham and cheese toasties.
Oh.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
And I'm talking like these were straight up Coles branded fucking bread with like $5 pack of 20 fake cheese and probably just Fritz because the person next to me had them. And I'm like, that doesn't smell like a ham and cheese toasty, let alone look like a fucking ham and cheese toasty. $15, thank you. Only the best. Maybe that's what I should do.
It's the advantage whenever
like
we've,
whenever-
whenever we've gone to New Zealand. It's like a 3.5 hour flight or so.
Yeah,
But
it's not like drastic or anything.
almost every time, free food and free teas.
Really?
Yeah, a meal. Like even if it's just a shitty pie and a, whatever, it's still something.
Is that like an airline thing, or do you have to pay for the meal?
No.
Like, beforehand?
No, I don't believe you do. Then again, I was never paying for it or doing any of the financing, so how I wouldn't fucking know.
Because, yeah, like, you can pay for the meal while you, like, you can pay for a meal while you book your ticket. And then they got basically, like, you pay this much and you got access to this, etc., etc.
I don't know why I used
And I'm like, it's only an hour and a half. I'm literally going
They
to
have
be
all
playing
that-
Persona 4
Yeah,
the entire time.
they have all had, or mostly had free teas though, which was very nice.
Like, being like even charged extra just for being at the exit door because you get a little more legroom.
Yeah, airlines will find a way to nickel and dime you every step of the way in every which way they can.
Especially with the fucking luggage thing. Oh my god.
Yep.
So I had my luggage, I weighed it, and I had like 7 kilos. So I'm like, I'll buy an extra kilo for like, I don't know, if it was like $8 or some shit. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then I don't know what the fuck happened. Nothing in my luggage changed, but at the airport it weighed 8 kilos. And I went, how? I literally have like my Vita and 3DS in my pockets, so it's not counted under the weight. And it's like, yeah, that's gonna be an extra like $38. I'm like, oh! It's like, yeah, you probably should book an extra kilo for your way back so it doesn't cost you $38. I'm like, that's fucking rough. Oh. I don't know, there's something kind of claustrophobic about being in an airplane during like wet weather when you're up in the sky because you're just completely surrounded by cloud like a majority of the time. And then you get like the over the cloud scenario where it's nice and sunny and you go back down, it's pissing down rain. But I love air transport. Just upsetting how expensive it is.
Well, it's gonna be really cheap soon. If they ever open it back up.
Yeah, they gotta find some way to fucking
Attract people
everyone.
back.
Yeah. Because I think Virgin Airlines went into administration.
Yeah.
I think. But they're not closed down. They're basically just like, hey, look, we've just fucked. Like, we just broke because air transport's basically done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's gonna be that way.
I remember China
while.
was trying to buy Virgin Airlines, and then the Australian government said, "No, you're not."
Well, we don't own Virgin Airlines. It's
Yeah,
an
but
American
we can veto the Australian government can veto any corporate purchase.
Can we?
Yeah. If the government gets involved, the government can say, "No, you're not allowed to buy that."
I'm gonna look at that because that's interesting. Like, if that's true, that's interesting.
Because someone, China was trying to buy, it was either Virgin or Qantas, and the Australian government said no. And completely froze
Oh,
them.
so here's why. China Airlines are planning to buy Virgin Australia.
Yeah.
Three Chinese airlines, Chinese Southern Airlines, Chinese Eastern Airlines, and Air China are considering buying the embattled Virgin Australia after government refused to bail it out. A formal has yet to be made. It is confirmed by Virgin Australia CEO Paul Skrar when he said, "Our shareholders were unlikely able to participate given we are all suffering from COVID-19." Yeah, okay.
All of that for a rare candy. Fuck me.
Lovely. Absolute love. So yeah, basically Australia, by looks of Australian government vetoed it, but weren't going to fucking help.
Yeah.
It's like China's like, we want to buy Virgin Australia.
No.
And it's
But-
like,
but-
no.
Like,
But no.
oh,
You're not going to help them
we're
out.
Of,
It's like, yeah.
we're out of money. Mm-hmm. You gonna help us out? No. All right. And then China's like, hey, we're thinking of buying it. Also, no.
Well, that's the thing. They basically, Virgin basically said shareholders had to do something about it. To which shareholders did. Now Virgin's like, all right, we will be picking back up, just not yet. Because I'm pretty sure, like, especially in South Australia, we've had like multiple days, I think even weeks, of no new cases. Isn't this heresy I'm looking at?
What?
No,
The
that's
fucking
just a
magma-
large mustache.
Magma with a fucking water Pokemon?
I mean, yes,
Yeah.
it's a Team Magma with a water Pokemon, but on the flip side, that mustache does enough.
He's doing fan art. But yeah, even South Australia's had multiple days and weeks of no COVID cases. We're still like, fuck, we're not opening these borders. America's getting it so bad.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I hadn't been following America's case because I only cared about like what's happening in Australia. You're gonna get him. You're gonna hit it. It looks like he's got a beard as well.
That's a woman.
And it looks like she's got a beard. She's a beard lady. But yeah, America got it so fucking bad. Like, I just missed the news a couple of days. Like, yeah, America have the most infected and highest death rate. I think like 30% death rate. And that's fucked.
Team
So if I
Magma
go-
Wayne.
I told her she had a beard. Oh no, she's got the coloured hair. COVID-19.
That Pokemon has always been awful. In every kind. I hate it. I hate it so much.
What do you have against the giraffe?
Look at it. It looks like such a shit design.
It's a fucking giraffe.
Yeah, but why
It's a
does it have
psychic
to have
alien giraffe that someone tied an autistic chain chomp to the tail of.
Alright, so USA,
With
Okay,
pink
moving on.
spikes from a Triceratops.
A Triceratops
It's an
doesn't have
awful
spikes.
design,
It's a
and I
Stegosaurus.
hate it.
oh shit, Russia. America's number one, so we have a total of 5 million cases. America being at the top with 1.6 million cases and almost 95,000 deaths. Russia's picking up, has 8,849 new cases today.
Ooh.
Has 317,000 and 3,000 deaths. So yeah, America's fucking topping the leaderboards. So that's quite crazy. Where's Australia on this list? Out of all the countries, we are...
We're doing pretty good.
Where is Australia? We're 56 out of 215.
Huh?